So we are here at Leg Up Farms, where lending a helping hand is the name of the game. That's already a part of their DNA, as this whole thing was created to actually benefit kids with special needs. But they're taking it a step further in a time where people are dealing with hunger. They want to make sure no one misses a meal, even with the SNAP benefit freeze.
Everybody eats. And to know that there might be people who are going to struggle to be able to do that is just not acceptable to us.
In a world where prices continue to rise and hunger problems persist, a York County market is taking action.
When we saw the SNAP freeze was pretty much guaranteed to happen, we just knew we had to step up.
That action is behind Leg Up Farmers Market's two new initiatives looking to address a need during the SNAP benefit freeze.
The first one is rounding up at the register, and 100% of those funds will go directly to people who are affected by the SNAP freeze. The second initiative is to work with a local food bank that we support so that people can grab a bag of food, bring it up to the registers, and then that will go to the food bank, Harvest of Blessing, that we work with.
According to the store, in the first 24 hours, the roundup raised over $500, but the bag initiative is catching on.
Thanks for coming to Leg Up. Would you care to donate a bag to the food drive?
And Janelle Stumberger has answered the call.
I just think I can do this, and I want to do whatever I can to help.
As Stumberger goes up and down the aisle, she holds in her heart the people who may be having a hard time. She wants to do her part and is encouraging others to do the same.
It upsets me that there are people who are struggling to put food on the table. It's a basic need. It can be the person that you're standing next to in the grocery store. So I think that if everybody just gave a little bit, it ends up being a lot.
And if you're looking to come out and participate, we just want you to know that those initiatives end on two different dates. The roundup ends on November 16th, and the bag initiative ends at the end of the month. Reporting here in York, Michael Fuller, WGAL News 8.